back to throw now on first down. Rolling to his left. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go jet sweep here with Chark. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd down, Mostert, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 5-2.
On play action, they'll throw out to his left. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Bengals 7.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a carry for Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's going to be a long, it's going to be a long day.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Check safety. Check safety. Switch. Switch.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Eagles.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1-yard line.
They'll run with Mostert. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Number 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Day, dog. Watch twist.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Complete.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Come on.
Under 10, under 10, 10, 6.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Brian Burns.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
48-yard line.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete to number 34.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
And it's third down.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Blue deck.
Check smash.
57. Mike, 57.
Hey, we heavy on the
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
A gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 35-yard line.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust.
1st down.
Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
Right there, 54 Mike. Danny.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Cincinnati.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's got a man here, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
All day, every day.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Robert Tonyan, as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Eagles
Crosby
7.
with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's been a long day for you. Street. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. I'm coming for.
They'll set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
14.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay,
and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all observed their lessons.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Third down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Now back to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he goes out right around
80.
the 39.
A gain of 9 yards.
9 yards that time.
First down,
I don't care how
Bengals.
many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that
T.
trust,
Higgins,
and that's
the
why
ball
they're able to
carrier.
find him in this type of a
Greedy
situation.
Williams on the
That
tackle.
one good for 15, and the
gain of
Bengals get a
15.
first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Come on, set, Viking 18. Right, 54. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid
The
gain of
pass.
9 before being brought
Complete
down.
to number
Second and right at
34.
a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up
That last
second
catch
and
short of the
1
marker by
at
just
the
a yard. Leaves him with a
37-yard
very
line.
manageable 2nd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll be inside the 35
Number
now at the
34 on the
34-yard
carry.
line.
He's
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
First down, Cincinnati.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Watch the whip. Save. Watch out.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves,
he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
21.
Crosby
Eagles
connects on
14.
the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And Mostert with a first down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Taken down and sacked.
Come on, fellas.
Brought down back at the 27.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
On the jet sweep, here comes Chark. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Goal at the 12-yard line.
Three buzz.
Hey, Viking.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point right down the middle. 21.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
On the carry.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first three quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have first legs.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle
A
made
strong
at the
8 yards will
line.
keep this drive rolling.
An
Some
8
good
yard
games
pickup.
going on in the early
First
window.
down,
This might be
Cincinnati.
the best of the bunch. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Number
That
31,
boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard
Oh,
pickup.
that's one to warm the
Brings up
hearts of
2nd
all those
and
old
3.
school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Swift, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could
4
see what he
yards
was
on the
thinking
pickup.
on that carry. Wanted to follow
2nd
that
and
big
6.
tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the slats.
Running the counter with Mostert. And he is met in his
Raheem
tracks
Mostert,
behind the
the
line of
ball carrier.
scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a
Brought down
couple
behind
on
the
the
line of
play,
scrimmage.
so now 3rd down
It's a
coming
loss
up.
of 2.
That was well played
Brings
there
up 3rd
defensively.
down
2 tight
and
ends in the
8.
formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
55, right there in the middle, 55. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Riggs. 5, Mike, 55. Hey, eat.
Looking to throw. Able to find Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for an
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
At the 43-yard
I like the call
line.
there because that was
It's a
one to
pickup
take
of
time
6.
off the clock and get
Brings
them
up
closer to getting out of
second
here with a
and 4.
W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Check, check, check.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Kill, turn up.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
This is Mostert. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
I like it. I like the call.
It's a pickup
Still an
of
opportunity
3.
to run the
Brings
football
up
and chew
second
up a little
and
more
7.
time off the clock.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Get in the weight room.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Mustang 19.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
The
down.
ball carrier.
Now the Bengals going to use the
right
first
at
of
the
their
line of scrimmage.
timeouts.
No gain
As
on
they'll
the
stop
play.
it with just over
Brings
40
up
seconds to
third
go in the
down and
game.
7.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now, he's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
21. Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Mason
now for
Crosby
the all-critical extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. And we've got free football, 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wet.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Again, they'll run it with Mosier. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Ricky. 57's Mike.
70 Ranger. Hurt me. You better be afraid.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Second down at 4.
3 buzz. Watch it.
Check, Bobcat.
Tighten up. Kill.
Hey, turn it up.
Mostert. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
57. Mike.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
In your face.
Mike 22, he's coming. He's coming, Mike.
Go, go, go. Mike 22, Mike 22. Watch it.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Got it, son. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Watch twist, watch twist.
He's coming, he's coming.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
And he finds a man on the crossing route.
The pass.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield and points are going on the board.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mike 54. Check pass, check pass.
Back to throw here. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases, heck, for us. We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah,
M-E-H, man. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had two necks, I got homies that can sleep without two, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it, walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little